Ladies and gentlemen, to the C qualifiers of Epicenter. So we have here Fnatic versus HappyFeet. Fnatic currently 1-0. My name is Hades, and of course, joining me, my co-caster from Australia, Godot. Hello, Darcy.
How's it going, man? Game 2. Hopefully it might be a little closer than the last game we saw, which was quite interesting. Like, early game, Fnatic was quite behind, and then all of a sudden a few good rotations, and the game's over within 20 minutes.
But, I mean, you were saying that Fnatic, just from the overall team movement, they seemed more organized. HappyFeet were just more about dodging. And it didn't seem like they actually tried to take the initiative to try for something. At least, you know, try to get the edge in terms of strategic movement. But, you know, maybe this time it might change. They ban out immediately the DJ of Spirit. We'll see what hero he gets this time. I mean, I don't think he plays Monkey King, does he?
Reserve time.
I haven't seen him play it, but surely maybe even Febby can play it, and they could maybe just swap the role or something like that. Either that or they just don't pick it, and they maybe just let it go and play against it. So yeah, CM, first pick. That one's a very standard one. Most Filipino teams tend to go for the CM first pick. Just overall, it gives you and your team an ability to play your lanes more aggressively by spamming mana, or it's kind of in the same sense as an Empower on Mag. It just escalates everyone's either farm or aggressiveness towards the game, but from a position 5 perspective.
Also, I guess it opens up options for your mid laner, because like you said, it helps you spam. The Arcane Aura is really big, and Crystal Maiden as a 5, you know, she's one of those few 5s who can actually just jungle very efficiently by herself, get quick levels, and contribute to the team immediately. Not like a Dazzle or Witch Doctor in that sense. But,
yeah.
Alright, Fnatic, we'll see how they decide to open up the draft. I already mentioned back in Game 1, ever since DJ took over as the drafter, they seemed more united in what they needed to do. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to put, like, rather make DJ the shot caller instead of Ohio.
Alright, we see a Shadow Shaman first pick. Yeah.
And Ursa immediately, Miracle Ursa.
Alright, that makes a bit more sense now. I mean, Shadow Shaman isn't really... It's not so good in the laning phase, obviously. He does have that extra damage now instead of range, but Ursa kind of balances that out a little bit, because Ursa is one of the strongest laning heroes as a carry, so it kind of compensates for Rasa's weakness in the lane. And now HappyFeet's turn to pick. Oh shit!
I mean, they could actually go into something which could play against the Serpent Wards, something with a bit of range. They still could go back for the Lina, but no, they just go straight for the Sand King first. They like to play that 4 Sand King on occasion, but I feel like this should be more like a 3, like a Yash Sand King.
Yeah, I believe it would be an offlane. Sand King offlane is quite good against Ursa. But then again, Sand King against Ursa Ross is a little tricky, since Ross's shackle can be very painful when Ursa's whacking your head in. But at the same time, I doubt it'll be a position 4. There would be a lot of other heroes to replace Sand King as position 4 that is more priority pick, like MK as one of them.
And if they do leave the Ursa against the Sand King, I mean, not only is he able to just Bow Strike away or even Sandstorm, Caustic Finale is really annoying against melee cores. I mean, it used to be more painful, I think, like the Caustic Finale explosion damage.
Well, here they probably want to pair up the Sand King with something else in the lane, and Fnatic respects that and is starting to ban those heroes that could potentially lane with it. Tusker being one. MK can still be another one, but it's not as good as Tusker, obviously, because Tusker can get rid of the shackle when you shackle the Sand King to go for a kill. Earth Spirit is banned. Slider's still open here. Tree is banned. They banned out Enchantress.
I'm not surprised if they banned out a Chen as well, but that's because I know DJ plays a good Chen or Enchantress as well. I mean, the story behind that's a completely different thing, like how you even learned those heroes. He just went back for like a few weeks, came back, boom, I can play the hero, and everyone's just like, what? But, okay.
There's also heroes like Magnus that hasn't been contested so far, or banned yet.
Exactly, and I don't think Ohio has played that hero much. But, okay, but the Venomancer, I know they have, so... Especially, you know, since we haven't seen a QO hero, we still could be seeing the opening for like a Slaughter come up from DJ. I wouldn't be too surprised. because I would say DJ when it comes to drafting, he seems a bit more simple in the sense like he just wants easy to execute lineups. So this should be the Ohio Omni Knight. Wow, okay, give that the Ursa. I like that draft already.
Yep, a very aggressive approach here coming from Fnatic,
Give me the
utilizing the Omni's Repel and Heal to be on the Ursa, just rolling out and just going ham. Now HappyFeet needs to react to this kind of pick here.
Remaining.
What is their plan against Omni Knight here?
5 seconds remaining.
Will they opt for a more sieging kind of build-up lineup?
Reserve time.
Terrorblade could be potentially one that you could go against Ursa and Omni Knights, and then picking one defensive support to go with it. And Terrorblade is one of their heroes as well. Or previously, I'm not too sure if Jules plays it, but they used to play it back in the old roster, or the old rules, sorry. So yeah, I'm not too sure now actually. What will they open up here to go up against the Omni Knight?
It is quite tough, especially if you give Omni Knight a bit of help. He can really be a pain in the ass. And I think ever since like the nerf, or not the nerf, the buff to Repel, where you couldn't purge it anymore, it makes such a huge difference in the way the hero works. And Terrorblade, well, I was gonna suggest that, but I found this a bit questionable. I find this a bit questionable in the sense where Ursa he just needs one Earth Shock, and he will know which is the real one. He can just eat you up. Gets a Lucky Bastion or something, you're dead. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on this, Darcy? Like picking up the Terrorblade.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's good. Like yeah, it can go both ways. Like if the Ursa gets the jump on the Terrorblade and they got a Bash or Abyssal and some lockdown to follow up, and he doesn't pop BKB the Terrorblade, then yeah, he's a goner. But at the same time, Terrorblade can kite the Ursa because of the item builds that TBs, get, Dragonlance, and with the Sunder ability that also goes through BKB and Repel as well. You can just completely turn the fight. And as I said, Terrorblade plus one defensive support probably would be the right approach to go against this. Wind Ranger middle, that's confirmed.
Is it?
Unless you think it's a full
QA
position.
Ranger? I think it could be a DJ Wind Ranger. We saw, like, was it Team Secret who was playing support Wind Ranger? Because I know Wind Run, like, you just charge into the target with the Shackle. The slow is really, really strong. Like, I think it's underrated because the move, not only do you get a 50% speed bonus, but the enemy's slow actually scales quite nicely. Like
yeah, it's 30%, I believe, reduction with the talent, and another 30, I believe, from the basic Wind Run.
So,
but yeah, Wind Ranger is quite good against Terrorblade because Terrorblade generally you want to group up, use illusions with meta and push, right? One power shot, you can actually clear the illusions up straight off the bat. Even if it's a position 4/5, you can do it with like level 3 power shot early game.
And if you build up to the point of a Midas, you actually scale into quite nice DPS as well. But wow, Brewmaster.
Fnatic's turn to battle.
Okay.
New hero.
Well, Brewmaster here is quite awkward because now it means Sanking's position 4. Brewmaster's off lane most likely, unless they're doing a Brewmaster middle, which could also happen actually. That would probably be better. But I haven't seen a Brew middle in years now actually.
I think only Alliance has ever played Brewmaster mid. That was S4.
That's right.
But okay, I think it's okay. It seems a bit greedy if you put him into the offlane with a Sand King. You've got a good nuke in the Thunderclap. You've got a Burst Strike, and not to mention your Drunken Haze is really good against Ursa. But of course, with Repel, that could easily change.
Yep. I guess the Brewmaster's job in this fight would be to either spin the Ursa or spin the Omni in fights, depending on who's repelled and who's not.
Alright, so
that'll make it a lot easier for the Terrorblade to fight if one of them is out of the fight.
So Fnatic, DJ banning out the Lena. It's basically taking out the Ben-Hur heroes. So what is the play here, HappyFeet? What do you go for? They're probably thinking whether this Wind Ranger could be a pause 4 or is it going to be a QO Wind Ranger. Because like you said, QO, he's not known for his versatility when it comes to mid heroes. I don't think I've ever
Wind
seen
Ranger used to be one of his heroes back in
Did it?
Australia at least. Yeah,
Okay.
not in the C region. In Oz, he used to spam a lot of Wind Ranger when it was like a popular mid hero back in the day. So now Wind Ranger kind of being a little bit more popularized, he might have actually been training Wind Ranger in pubs and whatnot. But again, it could also be a support Wind Ranger, so that's pretty good for Fnatic. They have the option to make it as a support or a middle if they want to, depending on who they see fit against.
So HappyFeet, less than a minute, half a minute in fact, to complete their draft. It should be a mid hero unless they do decide to put the Brewmaster mid. Decisions, and alright. I am worried though that Fnatic, they don't have really good stunts. I mean, Shadow Shaman has disables, but he's not the kind of hero that you want to really initiate a fight for you. So they go back for the puck. This will be the Ben-Hur puck.
Yep, so we got a Brewmaster off lane, Sanking position 4, a Crystal Maiden Terrorblade lane, the safe lane, and most likely for Fnatic, a Shadow Shaman or a safe lane, an Omni off lane, Wind Ranger, we still don't know where to put her, yeah. Depending on this last pick, that's when we'll know. But I think it would be a Wind Ranger middle. It would make sense against a lineup such as Terrorblade. Group up, push, because Wind Ranger's ability to clear out lanes allows the team to split more because there's more downtime on them to group up. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Wind Ranger support, Alchemist mid.
So QO Alchemist actually.
Yeah, this is a hero he's played before.
So this makes more sense. So DJ playing on... Oh no, actually Febby's on playing on the Wind Ranger. He's going to be the 4.
Seems like a...
Well, then again, this is what I talked about also, you know, just the role versatility between the cores and the supports. And I just like how they keep giving Ohio these more greedy 3s, like, you know, Omni Knight, Abaddon, the occasional Nature's Prophet. Alright, so we start to see a playstyle really developing, the foundations already been set for Fnatic. HappyFeet, however, it seems like their draft is just all over the place. What is the objective here for HappyFeet? What do you look to?
Well, HappyFeet's lineup revolves around team fighting here, utilizing... It's very similar to the game we just casted before with MVP Revolution playing Terrorblade. They want to get their Blink Daggers, they want to group up when they have Metamorphosis, and just siege Deathball and push towers. Whereas Fnatic wants to generally just either take a little skirmish fight with the Ursa when he has either Roshan, Aegis, and the Blink Dagger, or they just wait for the QO bomb, meaning just get to that timing where they can't kill QO quick enough, and then they have so many threats to worry about, because Omni can also protect QO in team fights.
Alright, so what's this win matchup going to be? Wind Ranger against who? Ben-Hur puck. We haven't seen that in a while, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is very favorable for the Alchemist and Alchemist versus Puck matchup. At the same time, though, they have a lot of heroes to play aggressively here.
I just
Sanking will be taking a more ganking approach this game, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe really starting with the Panda.
Wait, hold on.
What is going on here?
Wait, AO is actually playing on the Brewmaster. This is support Brewmaster.
And they both have PMS as well, the Sanking and the Brewmaster, which means CM has bought everything. Yep, he's bought exactly everything for the team so far.
So this guy is basically a pos 6.
He's a position 20, man. He ain't getting any gold. And he's gonna be laning with the Terrorblade as well, most likely.
Wasn't there one game recently where I saw a Warlock like 20 minutes in, he had only 200 net worth or something like that? Maybe Jesse Vash can be looking to break that record. But Joel's also on the TB. Well, he has the Arcana, you know. Fnatic, obviously no heroes which have the Arcana. HappyFeet won, man. One Arcana always wins.
Did they win?
I think they
did.
Pay to win, Dota pay to win. But this Alchemist pick, I think it definitely caught them off guard. Like, one of the issues with him is survivability. Like, he's so susceptible to getting killed easily because of these nukes. Like, especially since you have the Crystal Maiden ult, you have the Thunderclap, and you have the Puck nukes. So, Repel can really put a dent in that plan.
Yeah, that's right. And looks like they're contesting top here.
Oh, they get out. Yeah, Fnatic have no interest in fighting that, but they eat the shock at level 1. I haven't seen DJ on a 5 in a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how well they play without being playing the your typical roles, and just switch up depending on what needs to be done here, and whatever hero is more comfortable for whatever player in the game. That's a very hard thing to do, because the only teams I've seen that and work out very well in the past was EG when they had Sumail and RTZ, and they'd switch between the heroes. But this team has 4 players that do the mid, the carry together, and the 2 supports. And I believe also Febby, oh sorry, was it Febby that used to play Wisp some games back in the day? Or DJ, I'm not too sure. One of their players used to switch from off lane to play Wisp. I think that was DJ Adele.
DJ played off lane as well. Febby is mostly, he's only played support. But he did play Wisp as well. And alright, the harassment coming out. Wow, yeah, she's brought very, very low. DJ's just been spamming the Ether Shock, even using the clarities. He has a second if he needs to. And actually, I take that back. It's not that the Arcana HappyFeet won, man. You look at who spent more in the game. It obviously has to be Fnatic. They have how many level 1000 compendiums again?
Damn.
Look at the towers, man. What the hell? This thing looks like... What do you call that tower
monstrosity,
again?
man.
From Lord of the Rings, with that tower again. The Eye of Sauron. Shit.
Yeah, it seems like the lanes are going pretty nicely for Fnatic here.
Lane, Ohio dropping to half HP already. They have a Frostbite if they want to use it. With the PMS, Jesse Vash really just throwing snowballs at it.
Yeah, it's this game, both lanes, very hard to actually kill. Because not only does he have Omni with PMS, he can always TP out every time he gets bite. So, not going to be very easy. Ohio plays it well, which we know he will play well.
Alright, so... pretty good, he gets both range creeps, or not, just kidding. But over the bottom lane, as the top lane, this is where the action should be at. I mean, so many heroes converging over here. And DJ, once again, just wants to zone Yash out the lane, but he will finally have level 2 for a Burst Strike. Thinking about going to DJ, Caustic Finale gonna connect onto that. Well, that poor little Shadow Shaman, out of mana already, doesn't have clarities anymore.
Seems to be a Brewmaster position 4 still. It's just that he started for PMS to help out in the lane here. And yeah, this lane will be a little tough until DJ gets a few levels.
Oh,
because
Febby,
once
he gets the
does
courier
have
snipe. Very nicely done with that haste reading. He's gonna back out.
Oh, middle lane. Oh.
That was close, but he has a shrine, so Ben-Hur will be fine. Febby gets the bounty rune as well. This could be really big. But hold on, Burst Strike to the top lane on the Miracle. Miracle, where are you going, man? Do you want the bear? Who wins? Who wins? The big angry bear. Which bear is better?
DJ does not have Shackle yet, but he just got enough mana for it.
Oh, now he'll have it. He's taking tower hits. We need Febby coming in from the backline. He's actually gone straight past the tier 1 looking for the power shot. Actually gonna be off the mark. Ooh, he hasn't been practicing enough. Now he's just gonna right click Yaz down. I think the power strike's gonna be there. He needs another power shot. He has a power shot. He'll be fine. Miracle. Can you get it quick? Ooh, one more. Scorpion. Right. Miracle. Take it. Yes, he first blood going
and
right
there
to
it
Miracle.
goes.
So big angry bear over drunk one. Alcohol's bad for health, guys. Alright, so first blood going away with Fnatic, and middle lane actually Q has been kind of forced out a bit.
Yeah, he's struggling quite a bit, and he's already ferried a salve, and now he's got bottle. So I guess he might just ditch the lane a little bit, get the bounty rune, potentially the bottom rune as well on top of that, while he clears these camps off. And I believe Febby might just go cover middle for a little while.
He needs the levels. He's gonna have phase boots. I think that'll be much bigger and helping him at least secure more shackle shots in future. But Ohio's lane, we haven't talked about this too much. Is it alright to be giving the Omni Knight this much farm?
Well, I don't think they can really stop him here, because if they want to contest top, then they can't contest bottom. It's either one or the other.
Yes,
and
the bar strike. They're going straight for Miracle.
So.
DJ's low, and that will give the click to Yash. DJ is just going for the optimistic TP out. They don't have enough damage for this.
And one kill going their way. Finally, their offlane matchup actually accomplishing something here. Because they need to make something happen with this dual lane. Or else that Omni will be getting way too much out of the offlane himself.
Miracle, he really wants Yash. Round 2. Nope. All that slow, no way to kill him off.
He does have a clap here, and Sanking does not have a stun, so he will be going down. He does have Magic Stick too, so no real risk here.
I like Miracle's adaptation for Ursa. Like, his skill build used to be maxing up the Furious Swipes. Now he's just gone for more points into the Earth Shock so that he can actually fight.
Radiant's top tower.
He needs to salve,
extra additional slow here and a bit more damage will allow him to get more hits and therefore more damage.
Alright, so
Middle
Febby
lane now.
doesn't have level 6. Puck has the clear advantage in the lane. He's been playing very, very aggressive. I like his laning presence for sure. And that's going to be level 5 on Alchemist. He needs the level 6 so at least he can start to jungle a bit more efficiently. And or at least you have some stacks coming out for him, so not all is lost. But I'm pretty sure AO knows what's going on.
Jules, however, he's still farming alright, but the surprising bit is the Puck here is completely ahead of the Alchemist, almost doubling his CS and 16 denies on top of that as well. I'm assuming they wouldn't think it'd end up like that. Picking the Alchemist into the Puck would be quite favorable from their perspective.
And hold on. Throw smoke from AO and Ben-Hur. It looks like they will find Miracle, who does not have his level 6. He's going straight for Ben-Hur, get the clicks in, but the coil will come out with the bar strike as well. He's going to get kited around. Nothing DJ
He's
can
got a
do.
lot of stick though.
Stick. Oh, he's going straight for Ben-Hur. Turns around for AO instead. The
got one
kite,
clap.
the kite. Oh, no. Ben-Hur's going to go down to DJ. Right click. Bad.
Oh,
okay.
he missed the attack. He's a drunken haze. Oh, that's unfortunate for DJ.
Oh,
But-
Febby.
No worries.
I got it, guys. He
Febby's
says,
here.
I got it. It's okay.
Now, DJ TPing middle, refilling QO's bottle so he can have an easier time. He does have his ulti now, and he might just jungle, in fact, because the acceleration of his farm would be a lot faster that way. They stacked a little bit only for him.
It's just 2 double stacks. And DJ, well, at least this way he gets a bit closer to level 6. Serpent wards can be really big in these fights. No way you can cast your Drunken Haze on the Serpent wards. Look at Miracle. He's actually rotating again. Once again, 5.5. Go around the map. I don't think he kills the Terrorblade here,
Jules.
Courier. Oh no, he goes straight for Jules.
Bottom
he doesn't have
lane.
Sunder. It's on cooldown. Ooh, he's gonna get out. Go for Jesse Vash instead.
Jesse Vash needs to TP at some point here.
Shock.
Either that or wait for bite.
Miracle, what are you doing? Turn targets around. Oh, he's getting kited on a Kite the Angry Bear. This is what the aim of the game is. Oh, he's gonna get slowed by the Nova. And they can't go on the tower for this.
It's A-okay.
This is
But
so
now it's
sad.
Jesse Vash's time.
Dire's middle
They
tower
probably thought
is
that,
under
didn't they?
attack.
That was very close.
I'm just looking at Miracle just getting kited around. Jules waiting at the trees. Doesn't have a TP. Doesn't have any regen. Tyrion Tower's taking a bit of damage.
Radiant's
If
bottom
anything,
tower
Ohio is
under
here to
attack.
back up Miracle. He's gonna try and QB his way out. Does he run now? I think he can. Yep, he needs to run. I like how Ohio actually went for the 2 points in the DJ now.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, it's mainly for a laning presence kind of thing. You can't really kill an Omni with Degen Aura, especially since the CM hasn't really been playing in the safe lane as much as he would like, because it's a very hard lane to zone out. That being said though, what I'm
Oh,
worried
Febby
about
top
is the
lane.
fact that...
Drunken Haze hunter to try and slow him down. Of course, with the wind run, he's
be it.
getting out.
Alright, yep. But yeah, the Terrorblade not really utilizing Metamorphosis here to take towers. The bottom tower is still full HP here, and that's a bit of a problem.
So a lot of this will boil down to Yash and Ayo. They did quite okay in this lane. You look at Yash, he has 1200 gold, he's almost on the Blink Dagger. Game looks a bit tough. But Jesse Vash getting chased by Ohio, he doesn't really care. Level 6. And with the Phase Boots, with Miracle also chasing him, this angry bear, they want to get the tier 1 tower. DJ has level 6, I think they can take the tower.
Yep, with the Serpent Wards, they most likely can take the tower. Brewmaster's not level 6 yet. Sanking doesn't have a blink yet. Same goes with the Puck, so they shouldn't be scared of taking this tower.
Oh, hold on, the Shackle Shot connects into the Puck, but they have no more stuns. The Creep Wave is coming in, but of course with the Serpent Wards and QO tanking and the Chemical Rage, easy tower. Or should be an easy tower. But I'm pretty sure HappyFeet have no intention of giving away this that easily. Taking a ton of damage, but over the back line, Miracle cleaning off that Crystal Maiden, nice and tasty, and that's going to be the tier 1 tower, so... But at least on the bright side, on the side lanes are getting pushed in. Joel still doesn't get any damage into the tower, they get the top tier 1, and Yash is 500 gold, or make it 4, on the way to that Blink Dagger.
Jules in a little bit of a trouble here if they actually chase him. Nope. Never mind.
5 seconds.
Jules in a little bit of a trouble here if they actually chase him. Nope. Never mind. 5 seconds. But yeah, once again, Metamorphosis being used. They're not going to achieve much, just a little bit of poke damage at the tower, but it'll be running out soon, and that will be an issue.
Oh, he's
Again.
gonna TP out and walk into Febby. Febby has another haste rune. What? Oh, he's gonna try and steal the creeps. I'm not sure what you're doing. He's going for the TP out. The Sunder is gonna be there. Oh no.
What?
Jules? I don't think he notices that Sunder doesn't have a mini stun anymore.
Yeah. And he kind of gave him. Yeah, he must have not known then.
Oh, that's really, really sad. Alright, so Kuro is gonna build his way into that Radiance, gets the double stack on the Ancients, nice and big. Meanwhile, Ohio, of course, he can farm into a Midas. He doesn't really have to worry so much. Well, he's actually going for the jumps first. This item's even better. You can just run
Miracle
people
rushing
down.
for his Blink Dagger now. And TB starting to split up a little bit. He hasn't really been in a fight together, but I guess that makes sense. Brewmaster
Smoke
is
for
level
Fnatic.
6 now.
Oh no, Miracle DJ, what? Smoke got broken and now they're just gonna walk in. But yeah,
They
she's
should get ready
there.
to fight here.
Burrow, they go straight for DJ instead. Ben-Hur,
Oh.
they pop the Serpent Wards, actually trapping him to get the kill first. But no Shackle Shot, it's not really gonna land. His target's already
Is
dead,
under
I think.
attack.
So 1-for-1 trade. This is very, very awkward. The Frostbite's gonna be there. Ben-Hur has a coil. Could be thinking about going for Febby. Nope, Face Shift's due. Oh, nice Shackle
Nice
Shot.
shackle.
But it's only level 1, so that's not gonna be doing too much. Ben-Hur is gonna get out as Miracle just claws away at him.
I'm very impressed on how this puck has still topped the CS. Even though he's been practically all alone this whole game. AU chasing down the Windrunner here. Sanking does have Blink Stun. DJ helping him out.
Febby, he's gonna get out, turns into a good. Oh, the Primal Split just in the nick of time, but this is where they need to kite around that bear. Cyclone's Omni Knight up into the air. This could also be one of the plans. Like, you Cyclone Omni Knight keeping up there for a long time. They have an Epicenter if they need to. It's only level 1 though, and Ohio's just gonna start banging away into Yash, doesn't even care.
Dire's middle
Primal
tower
Split's just about to expire, now it will. But of course, Miracle is here, he's gonna go for Jassy Bash one more time. Ohio cleaning him up with the Purification Nuke, and they're looking for a bit more. There is no Blink Dagger on Miracle, and they will just give that up.
And again, Fnatic getting ahead in terms of fighting capabilities. The Panda Brewmaster split was practically only
Oh,
used
Febby,
to
hold on
play
top lane, they have the
defensively.
coil, they will use it with the silence as well.
tower.
Febby will die to Ben-Hur, nice solo kill behind the tier 2, and with the Metamorphosis, this should be the tower going down.
Dire's top tower.
And Kuro
is
still wants that Radiance, almost on the Relic.
Hey, you in trouble once again.
No Primal Split, that was bad. And I don't think they can take tower, and you need to Serpent Wards up. It's up in 10 seconds, but looking at Ben-Hur. What's his next item here if you're the puck? Is this a Dagon game?
He could go for it. Burst does help against Alchemist because you kind of want to burst them down before he regens up. But at the same time, Omni kind of prevents that. Once he gets Repel, or just in general, the heals won't really make much difference to Dagon. But I feel like he needs some burst, so maybe Dagon is the key item here.
Going for the Roshan. Serpent Ward's already used for this. This could be scary. Ben-Hur scaring away Febina, but you know, Febina goes around the Rosh pit. It's okay. They get an easy Roshan. HappyFeet look like they want a contest. They have the Blink Epicenter and the Coil if they want to, but we'll see if they can make it in time. DJ, no, they already get the Aegis, so it doesn't matter. But they turns Brewmaster into a sheep. Burst Strike's only connected to one. Guardian Angel's gonna come out. Ayo. Oh, it doesn't matter. Ben-Hur already gets to kill to DJ. Coil not gonna be doing too much.
Tower is under attack.
Looking for an
Ben-Hur in
Epicenter.
trouble here.
Oh, only into Ohio. The heal's gonna be there to keep him alive just barely. And oh, the stun from QO. Yeah, it's going down to QO.
Kira almost has his Radiance now as well on top of this.
Somewhere there, Febby looking for the snipe. Won't find it. Now going close with the focus fire. Will get nuked down by Jesse Bash. Here comes Miracle taking one. He'll probably find a second. Needs Ben-Hur.
Fans are under attack.
And that's going to be a 4-for-1 trade. Losing Fabina, but still worth
In the
it.
meanwhile, Jules trying to get a Rax there. He did get a tier 3,
Oh, that's
but
really
at
big.
the cost of his life.
But he has a TP out. Looking for the stuns. Miracle's coming in for Jules. Oh, that's some tough love right there between the former teammates. Completed Radiance. Almost done for QO.
should be completed very shortly. One more camp and we'll have it. And
actually,
now
I'll
they
play
have
next
the
boundary.
Aegis and they can keep playing aggressively from here on out.
And Febby is still not even on Midas just yet. But right now the 13-7, the net worth is distinctively climbing away in one direction, and also because of the Grievo's greed. So now that you have the Radiance up on Alchemist, like, you'd be very worried if you're HappyFeet. But on the bright side, you do at least have the tier 3 opened up in the top lane.
Yep, Radiant's being up now. And I feel like they're going to keep fighting now. They're going towards the top lane. Yep, DJ's got Serpent Wards, and this tier 1 seems to be going to be contested. Jules TP's top. Their teammates are also rotating top, both the Puck and the Sand Kings around. But the Brewmaster desperately needs his blink. He hasn't been very...
Oh,
I don't know, he
they
just
want to
hasn't
get the
been
kill
doing
here
much.
onto Febby, and Febby, you know, he keeps getting picked off by Ben-Hur, but when you're using these ultimates, or this ultimate for a support the whole time, is it really worth it for the Puck?
I think at this point it is, because they're not really ahead and they need to use it to get kills. But at the same time, they have so many other ultis in his team. Like they got Brewmaster ulti, they got Epicenter, so they can actually still fight even without the Puck coil here. My main concern is this Brewmaster doesn't have blink for a while. And yeah, his spells are decent, but his ulti hasn't been very useful. The Drunken Haze, on the other hand, has been doing a lot of work. He keeps putting on the Ursa team fights, and he just can't hit anyone. He just keeps getting kited. But now he has Aegis, so...
Wait,
Yep,
do you think he needs
Basher
to be? Do you
almost
think
up.
he needs a BKB, like, so it'll help him the Drunken Haze?
Yeah, he could get it. BKB would be fine here. But at the same time, he's not the priority in this team. They also have Alchemist, and that's probably the biggest thing they have to worry about right now for HappyFeet. But yeah, anyways, they're starting to rotate top, the Fnatic lineup, and looks like they're going to try and take this tier 1 tower. I'm sure HappyFeet will try to contest this because Metamorphosis is up, Epicenter is up, I think the Coil will be up, yep, Coil's up now. So there will be some action coming up very shortly. But the good thing is AU is still farming, so he's gonna have his blink very shortly here.
Oh, he missed a cart. That would have been really big for him, and he's getting in that much closer. But 1700 gold. Yeah, he needs the timing to be a bit quicker. Miracle just completed the Basher. Maybe he has a bit more luck then. But the smoke play coming up from HappyFeet right now, they want to bait out the Terrorblade. Maybe find a big kill on the Alchemist. That's a lot of gold if they kill him off. Going right now with the Unstable Concoction. But no, immediate Barrow Strike. Bang. Epicenter overkill. Wow. And now this is where Fnatic say, guys, we go. Miracle going ham. Going straight into Jules.
He does have Sunder here.
Oh no, but he has the Aegis. Guardian Angel actually didn't connect. Oh no, that'll be the Aegis down. Laying down the Serpent towards DJ. They need to hold someone down. But this is where the Primal Spirit is doing so much work in the backline. Big Crystal ultimate coming up from Jesse Vash. Oh. And down goes Miracle. This is where Fnatic just lose the fight and lose 3. Actually make it 4 if you want to be technical, but DJ, they're about to lose 5. Primal split Ayo. Didn't need a blink. He's like, I'll just farm heroes to get my blink.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And a good fight. First, finally coming out from Fnatic. They did get the pick off on Alchemist, and they still tried to take the fight. Underestimating HappyFeet's team fight here. And they got punished for it. However, it's still not HappyFeet's game. They still have to worry about the Alchemist still scaling. They need to get towers. And at the same time, they also need to worry about the next Roshan. They need to contest it. That will be the key to this game. Having a TB with Aegis and Metamorphosis up, Manta up, and potentially a Skadi later on will be very, very hard to deal with. So now it will be a farming game for a little while, unless one of the teams decides to smoke play, which might be Fnatic soon, and utilize DJ's wards to get a kill into tower.
This is really annoying though. Like if you take shrines now, that could be really, really bad. Oh, this daytime they smoked. I think they smoked under the ward, right? Oh, no, it's blocked by the trees.
No.
They
The
smoked-
ward didn't see it.
Yeah, it's blocked by the trees. So Fnatic right now, they're just gonna make their way straight to the bottom lane, debating tier 2 with the Alchemist. But HappyFeet, they're on the other side of the map already. It makes no difference. This should be the tier 2 tower going down to QO at least.
Is under attack.
And Fnatic are taking this very, very aggressively. They want to find kills, they need to find kills. HappyFeet smoking into the enemy jungle. They might just clash around the shrine instead.
Dire's middle tower
They're
is
going
under
for the
attack.
racks here. They do have Metamorphosis. They have 4 ultimates here that they could utilize.
Oh, they go with the burst strike
And
initiation
here
again.
we
One more
go.
time. Q can't be kept alive. He may be forced to buy back. That's the thing. Miracle, not everyone TPing in. They're going straight to the backline, killing off Yash. Ooh, the force staff. Shackle. Not gonna land QO. Now forced to buy back. They already lose the range tracks. Doing a lot of work with these TV illusions. The Primal Split's gonna come out, leaving Miracle on the cycle. Nice view from the top, by the way. And QO. Now the stun's gonna come on to Jules. He needs to kill Jules.
He's
Can
got
he kill
Sunder
Jules?
though.
Oh no, it didn't connect, and he won't get the Sunder off, but Jesse Vash with that ultimate doing quite a bit of damage actually, and Jesse Vash, no, will be dying to QO. But Ben Hill coming in, he's gonna kill QO, that's the dieback. And now they need to get out. Miracle is looking for more blood, he needs to make something happen here, he needs to find one more kill. Ben Hill, bang, alright, so he's gonna all the way. Febby looking for the shackle, off the mark, quick reflexes from this puck.
A great attempt by HappyFeet there, but the Terrorblade being targeted down, not allowing him to get the Sunder off, was pretty much the reason to why they lost that fight. Again, they don't really have the defensive support to protect the Terrorblade this game, and there's so much aggressive power by Fnatic. Ursa jumping in and utilizing either the Omni's heal or a follow-up of either the Windrunner or the Rust to be there can just secure the kill on the Terrorblade. And now he has a Basher, he's going for a BKB next up, and then it'll become a lot harder to get that Ursa off that Terrorblade there. Potentially we might need to get a Hurricane Pike before Skadi here, to just really protect yourself in the team fights.
Alright, so 16 to 15 this game. I mean, we saw the Fnatic, they had the edge in the net worth. Obviously, that's gone to HappyFeet now after taking that raid tracks.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do you see Alchemist actually still going for this Radiance Manta style build, or do you think he needs to go, like, itemize it differently this game?
No, I think it's fine. If he goes for the Manta Octarine, and he can start splitting the lane and at the same time farm faster and become harder to kill in the later stages of the game. And that's really all they need. They need a bomb. They just need a time bomb. When it reaches to a certain time in the game, they won't be able to deal with the Alchemist because all of their heroes aside from Terrorblade is magical damage, and they have Omni who can repel him. So they just need to really calm down, make sure they make the right decisions, either by taking the right team fights and waiting out the ultimates, because HappyFeet has the team fight advantage on them, and that's what they have to worry about.
Oh, they're pinging out QO, they want to get him here. If they can stop his TP, he has no buyback. Pinging out the rage now, but the burst strike is going to be there with the Epicenter and the Veil, and throw all that nuke onto QO, and down he goes. And now they're going to look to try and find one more person. They know that there's an illusion or something hitting onto that shrine. They're pinging him out. Can he go for Jules here? This could be really, really bad. He's still hanging around. He really wants that shrine, but now he's going to back up with the illusion. DJ doesn't have a blink. A miracle? Okay, never mind. At least he takes care of the illusion, so shrine's still alive.
He keeps getting picked off or dying in the middle of the fight straight off the bat. Oh, Ohio. What's he going for? For a pipe? Yep, looks like he's going for a pipe just to protect his teammates. And that's a really good item this game. There's just so much burst damage or just in general spells here thrown out by the HappyFeet lineup.
Regeneration.
Alright, so meanwhile, I mean also for HappyFeet, what's the next objective for them? Do you want to take the shrines first, or do you think you... And also, I mean, besides the shrines, you want to take Roshan, right? You want to take Roshan before you go high ground.
Yep, Roshan would be the priority here. If they can deny Fnatic's lineup, well, say so the Ursa from getting an Aegis, it allows them to play a lot more defensively. Fnatic can't just, carelessly jump in on the Terrorblade with an Aegis. They would have to think twice on how many spells they want to commit, and if they can actually kill him twice, including the Sunder on top of that. But at the same time, I feel like they're just going to wait out for the Skadi. I think the Skadi here and the Roshan is the priority. So, as you can see, they are ready. Fnatic smoked in the Roshan pit and dropped everything here.
TB. Terrorblade knows.
And they will fight us here. Jules sending another illusion in.
But here comes AO Miracle, repel, beautiful double coil. Actually making it triple, and a nice shackle shot coming up from Febby, but those reflections doing a ton of damage. Kyo needs to make something happen, but the primal split pops. So this is where they have to go in. Ohio's already used the Guardian Angel. He doesn't have anything left. He has the purification. He's gonna try to do some damage out, but Jesse Vash again with the big ultimate. Kyo needs to kill Jesse Vash, and he will kill that Crystal Maiden, who did get the double kill on Miracle and Ohio. And Kyo, not too late. He's gonna die right here. Won't even get to arm the toggle.
Radiant's
And just
middle
nicely,
tower
primal
is
split
under
has
attack.
expired. Jules gonna farm up those serpent wards, nice and easy. Ben-Hur chasing around Febby. Oh no, he missed a shackle shot. Shoot. No, instant outplay. Ben-Hur. He knows Febby very well. He has her number. So DJ,
And now Skadi will be completed very soon by Jules. They have an Aegis. They're just gonna wait out. Either they're gonna wait out or they're gonna just try to force buyouts here. And looks like the bottom lane's pushing. That means Terrorblade can go top and get the racks. Or at least force buyouts. Well, QO does not have buyout, and same goes for the Windrunner here. So they're gonna have to make do without him. And that's it. 1 free racks with the Aegis. And they're going to keep going, even without meta. This might be a little tricky, but because they don't have meta in a few ultimates here. Panda does not have ultimate, so maybe they might wait out, get the Skadi completed by the Terrorblade, and then when the ultimates are all up, then they're gonna just go and siege down middle lane or bottom lane, whatever they feel like right now.
Alright, so I mean, I just like how this TB is so fat. You talked about how he has a Skadi already, and what's after the Skadi? Do you think he's still going for the Hurricane Pike or Butterfly? Maybe even BKB.
Could be Butterfly.
Butterfly?
With yeah, with the Aegis, generally you want to go for the more cost efficient. So Butterfly would be your scaling item as well, and it's quite good against Ursa and the Windrunner. So that would be your build here. Fnatic's lineup does not have that much burst damage as well, and he does already have a Skadi, so he doesn't really need to worry about so much about him getting jumped now until he loses the Aegis. Then they has to worry about that. But if he gets a Talisman of Evasion very soon and they just siege up, it will be very hard for Fnatic to deal with him. Because right now there's no way they can kill him twice without him at least getting the Sunder within the one time they attempt to kill him. Because there is just so much, there's too much. There is Puck Coil, there's Puck Veil, there's Coil. The CM's ulti is doing a lot of work in these fights. There's Epicenter, there's also Brewmaster ulti, which surprisingly has an Aghanims as well now. So let's see how Fnatic can deal with this next upcoming fight, because right now not looking good.
Okay, hold on. Oh, they find the Omni, and Ohio's just served himself up. Nice and tasty. Nothing he can do. We put the Guardian Angel for this. I hope not. They want to go back in. The repel not going to be enough, but the coil catching on to the Alchemist. He tried to toggle his way out of it, but he's going to get force staff out. So they pop the shine. Okay, so Barstow taking care of all the illusions, but the Serpent ones are going to die. It doesn't even really matter. And Fnatic finding into the Acid Sprint. Maybe not such a good idea from Jules, but he has the ADC. He doesn't even care. Turning him to a lamp. Going out the
Kyo in big trouble here.
Oh,
And
he
he
tried
goes
to
down.
on the toggle, but AO with the crit. Now the bar strike comes out.
Sunder
And it's going to be 3 heroes
goes
down.
off, and that's game.
A bit more. Ben-Hur killing off Febby. Not really. Wow, HappyFeet finding their way back into this game. Miracle didn't get the rotation she really wanted in the mid game.
Yeah, it just felt like HappyFeet got too much. The Alchemist kept getting picked off I think he got picked off 3 or 4 times in a row, or 3 times and died straight off the bat in one of the fights. And Fnatic tried to fight even though he died, and it just turned out worse and worse by the minute.
But you have to give credit to Ben-Hur. He stomped the lane, and the impact he had, really good.
Yeah, his laning was exceptionally well. Having double the CS of an Alchemist after picking Alchemist into a Puck matchup was just generally pretty decent, in fact. But apparently not in this scenario here. And yeah, HappyFeet takes